We have two distinct ways in which we make sense of the world before us. Internally, that is the meaning that we create personally in our lives, and externally, that is the meaning that we gather from the world. I can watch a video that proposes a philosophy that can help me better understand the world, and that came from external influences. A book might enlighten me in certain areas that I wasn't so much aware of, and I could see the world differently from the philosophies a book founded itself upon. Meaning is always constructed by a human or humans. So when you search for meaning in the world, you're finding other people's meaning, and you can either choose to adopt other people's meaning in your life, or you can create meaning of your own, or you can use other people's meaning in your own meaning, which I think is what most of us tend to do. By watching this, you are being exposed to my meaning and how I make sense of the world. Maybe not every aspect of my life is relevant to yours, but I'm sure that through the process of searching my own soul, you can at least get some ideas about how to search through your own soul. We extract from the world what we need to construct meaning for our own lives. It can be quite dangerous to adopt external meaning without personal reflection. At the end of the day, we want the decisions in our life to be our own, but that means that we are responsible for the decisions that we make in life. Adopting a collective belief system and inheriting their meaning will never lead to a truly meaningful life, because the meaning in which you adopt is not personalized to yourself. If you are not an important part of your own philosophy, then you will not be able to maximize your potential. Looking to nature to find meaning will not produce fruits, because nature is a cycle and it does not care about meaning. There is no inherent meaning in nature. Humans are the only species on this planet that care about meaning. Please do like the video. It lets the algorithm know to suggest it, so it would mean a lot to me if you liked the video. Which is more valuable, watching a video or reflecting on my life? Should we let the external stimuli lead and direct our life, or Should we be more internally focused? I only spend around 1 to 2 hours per day watching videos. Most of my time is spent in silent reflection. It's always great when that silent reflection results in another video. Should we be asking ourselves what's going on externally, or should we be asking ourselves what's going on internally? I present many philosophies in my work that you can choose to either accept or reject. Every piece of work has some sort of philosophy behind it, and we are being exposed to all of these philosophies actively throughout our day-to-day lives. Do join my Discord server. Just search for my video called My Discord Server, and I would love to see you over there and talk with you personally. So many different ways of looking at the world are vying for my attention actively. What will you do with your time? Come do this with your time. 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 Subscribe and listen to me with your time. See, if you subscribe, then you get to see Sophia being lazy quite often. How we spend our time is the most important thing we could do. Therefore, the philosophies that we follow in life that direct the ways we spend our time are the most important philosophies that we could focus on. I just think that internal meaning is a lot more powerful than meaning that comes from the external world, because it's very personal to you and it guides and directs you. And if you created this meaning yourself, then you have a purpose. I was unable to find purpose in a religious setting. I wasn't special in a religious setting. I was just one of the sinners. When I stopped relying on religion to achieve personal fulfillment, I found personal fulfillment. The meaning I was able to construct outside of religion was a lot more meaningful than the meaning that I was able to construct inside of religion. And I could aim to be a really great person, whereas religion were all terrible people. So I could aim as high as I wanted in the development of myself and become the best person that I could possibly be, whereas religion never allowed me to do that because I was just one of the many, many, many sinners. I could be a special person in my own world and possess great affinity for philosophy. Individual meaning and not collective meaning is the ways that you will find answers. You can't find answers to specific questions within collective meaning. The answers have all already been written down. A religion is not going to personalize its information to you, let alone its doctrine. The answers come from within, and when we press the record button, we can capture those answers. Then you can receive my content, which is external meaning. And then you can use the content to personally reflect on yourself and then create internal meaning. We see, we absorb, we digest, we reflect, we externalize. I receive your comments in which I reflect upon and then take measures to improve in the future. I'm not saying here that internal meaning is better than external meaning, because internal meaning done correctly results in external meaning being shared publicly. I'm just trying to make you aware of the internal processes that you have to form and create meaning in your own life. To live a fulfilling life, you should be creating your own character and not adopting the character of other people. To live a fulfilling life, we must be authentic. So that is the end of this external meaning. Now, what will you walk away as a result of it? And how will you internalize this meaning to be relevant to your own life? I appreciate your attention span. Until next time, this is Wendell, signing off.